All right, everyone, thanks for joining us here. We'll go ahead and get started. You are on mute, so please use the raise hand function at the bottom of your screen in order to ask a question here. We'll start with Coach Kelly. Again, use the raise hand function, please. Ben Bolch, go ahead.
Coach, can you take us through kind of the progression of the week with finding out Dorian was not going to play, decision to go with Chase Griffin, how you thought he played, and also of the guys who were out today, how many of them could potentially come back next week against Arizona?
Ben, you get one question. I mean, you can't throw four and to start this off, you know what I mean? So, and how did Chase Griffin play? I'll answer that first. I thought he was outstanding today. He's a competitor. As I said earlier to Wayne, everybody wants an opportunity, and when you have your opportunity, are you ready? And I thought Chase did a heck of a job today, and really proud of how he played. When it was final, I think sometime late Wednesday or Thursday, we kind of knew that we weren't going to have those guys. So they're unavailable. You know, we do have a next man up mindset here, and I'm really proud of the guys that stepped up and played today.
Mike Regalado.
Hey, Coach, you pretty much had 2 weeks in a row having to come up with a game plan in about 2 days with the circumstances. Did you find that you had to make a lot of changes? And if so, what did you have to do to tweak for Chase Griffin rather than Dorian?
We really didn't. Chase is a real student of the game and has always been prepared. When his opportunity comes, he can step in. So we didn't, you know, he may have liked one route combination higher on his list of likes than where Dorian was, but we didn't really have to change much with Chase. You know, you saw him run the ball today, and I thought he did some really good things with his legs. And obviously you saw him throw the ball. So we didn't really have to change very much. No, I think we try to recruit in that mode of our quarterbacks are similar. You know, the big difference is Chase had never played, so no one really knew what you were going to get. But I was really proud of what he did today.
Joe Reedy, go ahead.
Chip, what did you think of how Demetric Felton played?
I thought Felt was awesome. You know, we knew we wanted to run the ball coming into here. You know, and that's the part that hurts. You know, I think we tripled their output in the rushing game. If you told me we were going to triple them rushing and we'd lose, I would be surprised at that, or close to it. I know we doubled it. I don't know what Felt's final. What did Felt end up with today? No answers. Aren't you guys reporters? Does anybody know what Felt did?
167.
Yeah.
On 34 carries.
34 carries.
Yep.
We got up.
So about 5 yards a carry.
You know, we were down some other guys. It was just him and Britt, you know, toting it for us. You know, you saw Kyle playing a little bit of running back in there, and Ethan Fernea playing a little bit of running back in there. You know, our depth got hit from a little bit, but couldn't be more proud of Felt in terms of how he played and what he did and his production.
Tony, go ahead.
Thanks. Hey, Coach, you said you didn't really have to make a lot of changes, but it looked like early on there was a lot more option run from the quarterback position. It looked like that there were things that Chase maybe is capable of doing that you don't ask so much of from Dorian.
No, that was our game plan going in. That's what we felt we were going to do to these. That was our plan. So Dorian was executing it. And I mean, don't forget Dorian ran 1 for 65 against Colorado. So, you know, I wouldn't classify Dorian as not a runner himself, but we felt like we could exploit the quarterback run. And I thought Chase did a good job on it, but that was our plan going in. So those are the plays we ran today, were plays we ran on Monday and then Tuesday as a staff that we put in terms of, you know, trying to attack this defense.
Dylan?
Chip, I know in regards to the COVID stuff, you've talked about the importance of protecting like the ecosystem, and I'm just wondering, you know, the thing about Dorian's birthday party last week, was that a concern at all?
No.
And were any of these absences due to, you know, more disciplinary stuff rather than just a positive test or contact tracing?
No, and I think a lot of things get blown out. But this Dorian's contact tracing or anybody's contact tracing had nothing to do with any party. You know, the fact that his mom comes to celebrate his birthday. His mom's also a professor in public health, so I think they understand. If there's one family that I've been around that understands COVID, it's Dorian's family, and his mom's awesome. She's been a rock star through this whole thing in terms of helping other people and parents understand what it is. She has a really good grasp on it and would never put her son in harm's way.
Okay, just a couple more here for Coach Tracy. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach, talk a little bit about the defensive effort and the performance. You held Oregon at 2.6 yards, 10 more tackles for loss. It seems like a lot of the guys are really thriving in the more attacking type of style.
They are, you know, and that was part of our plan is to kind of let those guys in the Osas and those guys of the world pin their ears back and let them play and really capitalize on their athleticism. I was really proud of them, you know, and to come up short the way we did, you know, it's hard. But if they continue to play hard, we're going to have a shot. We just got to get the head coach to stop making bad calls at the end of the first half.
Two more questions here. Dennis, go ahead.
Coach Kelly, on that last play, the last pass that Chase threw, how much confidence does a quarterback have to have in order just to make that throw? It seemed like it was a great throw, but can you talk about the confidence that Chase needed to have to make that throw in the first place?
Chase has got a great feel, and I think he was trying to throw it to Kyle, who everybody has a great everybody knows what type of clutch receiver Kyle Phillips is for us. So they've got a good rapport. Dorian and Kyle have a good rapport. You know, and it was literally a game of inches. It was close. You know, didn't feel like he was down on the play before. You know, thought that he bounced up and never hit the ground. So, you know, but it came down to one play, one way or another. And as I told the players, when you play a good team, you can't do that. You know, and all of us kind of own this. You know, I own it with a bad call at the end of the first half. But we're close. But if they continue to play with this effort and this kind of mindset, it's a really, really, really good group to be around. They're special, you know, and then they play hard and they'll continue to play hard.
Last question for Coach Ben. Go ahead.
Can you take us a little bit more through your thinking at the end of the first half, and also your play call on third down where Felt ran at the end of the game?
Yeah, at the end of the first half, originally thought it was going to be a 15-yard penalty, but it was only a 5-yard for delay of game. But I know Chase can reach, so we were just trying to throw one up in the end zone. We did it last year at the Washington State game, and actually Chase caught it, but ended up on the 2. And I know in Pac-12 games you need as many points as you can. So if you could get one, you know, on a tip or something there, we were just trying to throw one up to the end zone and see if we could get a tip and make a play. You know, obviously you think if you don't get the catch or the positive part of it, that at least we'd have an incompletion. But had D lineman slip off, and Chase didn't have a chance to set his feet and throw the ball. And the ball went straight up, you know, not Chase's fault. He was trying to do everything he could. So, and then on third down, we were close. They were playing, you know, really a 1 or 2 down lineman front and twisting and playing games. And we were just trying to pop a run because they were playing man coverage on all our receivers. So see if we could just pop a run up the middle and then get a little bit closer for a field goal, you know, and it was close to that thing popping and going. You know, if he got out there, we still had a timeout and we could have got the field goal team out there and would have been a little bit closer. But then I think we got the ball to the 40 or the 41. And, you know, that's a 57-yard field goal, not really in our range. So, you know, we were just trying to get it closer. If we could get it under, maybe under 50, we'd feel really confident in terms of throwing it. So we were just trying to pop a run. I think they were playing for pass. We did not run at all in that series. You know, obviously in a 2-minute situation, you try to throw the ball every down. So we thought we thought he had a shot at popping a run, and it was close, but you know, we came up short.
All right, that'll do it for Coach. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
I believe we're going to start here with quarterback Chase Griffin.
How y'all doing?
Hi, Chase.
No.
Ben Bolch, go ahead.
Chase, can you take us through kind of when you learned you were going to be starting this game, how you went about preparing and how you felt you played?
Well, every week we prepare to play, no matter the position. And when I found out that I was going to be the starter this week, it was no different. The preparation was no different. And I just knew that the only thing would be on Saturday, I'd be starting the game.
Mike Regalado, go ahead.
Hey, Chase. Good afternoon. What did you see from the Oregon defense that allowed you guys to rack up so many yards? Especially if you can talk about Demetric Felton and his production in this game.
Well, I think that was less about Oregon's defense and more about how our offense was operating. Felt did a great job. All the running backs did a great job, and up front we were phenomenal. And then as far as our playmakers on the outside, I can't ask for any better effort as a quarterback.
Tony Siracusa.
Hey, Chase, did you have any nerves going in at all? Your first college start, your first, real snaps in a significant game like this. Did you have any nerves going in?
Just the normal energy. I really recognized it as a blessing. Everyone in this team works hard, including myself. And anytime you get in that game and show what you can do, you take it as an opportunity. It's God-given, so be grateful.
Joe Reedy, go ahead.
Chase, how much help did Dorian give you the past couple days? And I know he was pretty vocal during the game on Twitter trying to support you and root you on.
Dorian's been great all week. He prepares hard every week. And earlier in the week, we were preparing as if he would be the starter. When we found out that he wasn't, he sent me a couple of messages, keeping my spirit right, keeping my mind right, giving me some helpful advice. And I'm very grateful for the entire quarterback room. I think we showed up today. I can, of course, be better, and we'll go from there.
Just a couple more here for Chase. Jim Alexander, go ahead.
Yeah, Chase, what does this do for your future, do you think, in terms of now having a game experience and going forward?
As far as the future, I'm not really focused on that. We got a game next week. We got film review tomorrow and stretch. And I'm going to make sure that after this plane ride home and we wake up in the morning, we're ready to prepare ourselves for the next week, put this game to bed. And that's as far as my scope really is reaching right now.
All right, last question here for Chase. Dylan, go ahead.
Chase, between the win last week and taking the number 11 team in the country down to the wire this week, what kind of statement do you think you guys have made about where this program is right now?
I think it's, again, less about who we're playing and more about ourselves. We came out and played hard today. I need to do a better job of protecting the ball as the quarterback. And going forward, the way this team fought today, I can't really ask for any more.
All right, that'll do it for Chase. Thank you very much, Chase. We'll let
Thank you. God bless.
All right, everyone, we're trying to get 2 more student athletes here for you before they got to take off. So that's why we're going a little bit faster. Next up is Demetric Felton. Hey, Demetric.
How's it going?
Good. All right, we'll start with Ben Bulch.
Demetric, you guys took this game right down to the wire. What was kind of said in that last drive? Was there, obviously you guys were playing with a lot of confidence. What were you guys kind of saying amongst yourselves as you're driving down the field that last time?
We were just trying to do our job, just execute, finish every run, every catch that we could. We were just trying to play as hard as we could.
Dennis Freeman, go ahead.
Demetric, what was said at halftime? You guys were down, but what did coach tell you guys to keep fighting? How did he talk to you guys at halftime?
Just keep fighting. We had them right where we wanted them, and we just had to keep on fighting, keep on making good plays on defense and offense. That's pretty much it.
Mike Regalado.
Hey, Demetric, almost 5 yards per carry. What were you seeing from the defense? And, can you talk about your offensive line? They had a really good game, pushing up front to allow, pretty much all the runners to get some yards. Can you talk about that really quickly?
Yeah, my O-line, they played their butts off today. And I was super proud of them. They made it easy for me to get 5 yards to carry. So I'm just really proud of them and what they do, and we're just excited to keep working.
Dylan, go ahead.
Dimitri, obviously it's been, the last couple of years have been pretty tough for this program. This year, the way you guys have played, I mean, does it feel like you guys have kind of taken that next step, especially between the win last week and how you guys played this week?
Definitely. I'm really proud of our guys and how we just keep on fighting, and we just got to fix a few things, and I think we got it. We're just excited to keep on going to work every day.
All right, final two here for Dimitri. Jim, go ahead.
Yeah, what was your sense of Chase's comfort level in the huddle and in managing this game?
Chase is a gamer. He's really cool, calm, and collected. So, nothing really changed for me. And, I trusted him, and I know he was going to do his best. So I'm extremely proud of him, and just ready to see what's next for him.
And final question here for Dimitri. Ben Bulch.
That third down run, it looked like maybe you thought you were not ever down. Can you tell us about that play?
Yeah, I didn't really fall all the way to the ground. Maybe I had an elbow down or something that caused me down, but I thought I was still up. So, I just tried to finish the play.
All right, Dimitri, we'll let you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And finally, we will welcome Osa Odigizua. Hey, Osa, how are you?
Doing all right. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. All right, let's go ahead. Ben Bulch.
Also, it seems pretty clear this defense is playing at a very high level right now. I know it's hard with the loss, but what's kind of your takeaway from how well you're playing and what it means for this team?
I feel like a lot of guys that can make plays. As you see, there's guys making plays all over the ball, all over the defense. So that's helping out a lot, helping us stay in the game, just doing everything we can. We fight hard, we run to the ball. So I feel like that's good. It's guys that I can go to war with, guys that play hard.
Joe Reedy, go ahead.
So what's been the biggest key with the run defense, especially the past couple weeks? I mean, you guys held a preseason all Pac-12 running back to under 30 yards today.
I feel like we know it starts up front. Everyone's just fitting in their holes, back end, linebackers and safeties, defensive lines trying to get knocked back, use hands. So I feel like we're just operating in a way that everyone plays off of each other and everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So it makes it a lot easier to play defense,
Mike Regalado.
Hey, Osa. First game you guys gave up, I believe, was over 200 yards on the ground. The last two has been under 100. Have you guys changed anything? What did you see from film with Oregon to get in the backfield once again and disrupt Shuck's performance?
First game out there, that was our first game, Colorado. We're getting a lot more comfortable with this defense, just relying on our technique, just trusting the coaches, trusting the calls, and just going hard, playing hard, doing what we know we're able to do.
Tony, Syracuse.
Hey, Osa, it looked like this defense was a lot more aggressive today. There was a lot of pre-snap movement, right before the snap of the ball, blitzes coming from different areas. Was there something you felt that changed in the defensive scheme this week as compared to the first 2 weeks?
I mean, we're running the same defense that we've been running all season, so I feel like we're just keeping our DNA the same. And our DNA is that the UCLA Bruins play hard until the clock runs out. So as long as we're doing that, we keep the mental errors down to a minimum. It's going to make it hard for a team to score on us and run the ball on us. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And final question here for Osa. Ben Bulch, go ahead.
You guys obviously had some teammates out today. How did you guys kind of regroup as a unit and move on and play for everybody who was there or not there?
When guys go down, that's never a good thing. It always hurts. But next man up. You can't let it get you down. This opportunity for another guy to step in and show us what he's got, and us, we're just going to trust him and depend on him, and he's going to do the same in us. And there it is.
All right. That'll do it for today. Thank you, Osa.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Thanks, everyone. That'll conclude today's media availability.